Welcome to the video. I'm John and this is part 6 of my hockey stick guitar build. I've been at this project now for about 3 months and I've been working on it pretty steady. Sometimes though it feels like there's so many things to do you're just never going to get it done. But I'm at the point now where everything is coming together and soon this project's going to be finished. I cover a lot of ground in this video, so let's get it started. I start off on the back of the body with the spring cavity. It's a straightforward rectangular route about 1 inch deep. The nice thing about this route is that I'm not worried about how exact my measurements are, as long as there's enough space for the claw and springs to work properly. Even the router bit doesn't have to be a certain size. Just like in the last video, I used scrap wood as my temporary template. For this guitar, I wanted to incorporate a goalie stick into the back. Because the goalie stick is a different size and shape, it had to be added after the clamping process. To do this, 3 regular sticks were used in its place. Then a trench the same width as the goalie stick was routed into the back of the guitar body. Just like the other sticks, the goalie stick had to be trimmed on the sides and bottom before it was fitted and glued to the body. With the router bit in the drill press, I slowly trim the back of the stick until it's the right thickness. The barrel sander is used to trim the sides of the stick. Before gluing the stick in place, it's cut into 3 pieces. The middle piece will be the access cover for the spring cavity, and the other 2 pieces are permanently glued to the body. The body is clamped to a sliding jig at about a 75-degree angle. Using the sanding barrel, I shape out the belly cut into the back of the guitar body, basically all by eye. To figure out the position of the electronics cavity, I start with the volume pot and switch position on the front side of the body. Then transfer my measurements to the back side. Using a 1/2 inch MDF template, I route out the top part of the cavity. Using a large drill bit, I hollow out the rest. To clean up the edge, I use a router bit in the drill press set at the highest speed. One of the interesting design challenges was the contour around the neck plate. Using a template, I roughed out the contour with a router. The body is about 1/8 of an inch thicker than a normal body, and with the addition of the goalie stick, that added about another 1/8 of an inch. Thinning down the heel was mainly done for better playability, but ended up being a visual asset as well. This is still in a very rough stage and will be finished by hand sanding. The excess of the goalie stick is trimmed off and the heel is shaped with the barrel sander. To drill the hole for the input, I used the drill press and clamped the body to a large piece of wood to help keep it stable. Drilling the holes for the bushings is a lot easier than you might think. I pre-drill holes into a cut-off piece from the body and test fit the bushings to make sure I have a perfect fit. Figuring out the position of the hole is as easy as holding the bridge in place and marking it out with a pencil. Over 6 hours was spent on hand sanding. Deep grooves from the sanding barrel had to be sanded out with a variety of sandpaper ranging from very coarse to fine grit. Sanding blocks helped to smooth out uneven surfaces, and a hollow sanding barrel worked great for inside the horns. Even the narrow radius on the edge of the body was all carefully done by hand. What started as a 10-pound blank is now a 5.5-pound guitar body. These guitar bodies are so unique. No 2 could ever be the same. Each stick is made so differently. Some are solid wood, some are made out of thin layers, some have fiberglass for reinforcement, and some are even hollow. Every angle and curve of the body creates interesting patterns and designs. Some sticks have minor imperfections that just add more character to the overall look of the body. Thank you for watching my hockey stick guitar build. Check out my channel, subscribe, and feel free to leave comments. And please follow me on Facebook, Johnny B Guitars.